Good morning and welcome to Going to Work with Gena, which is an Inspiremercial for STEM students. STEM students, this morning I want to talk about testing. Recently, within this last week, Seminole County has offered PSATs to 8th graders and 9th graders, and of course, the rest of the high schoolers took SATs. So one thing that I noticed, my kids were around the room talking about the fact that they didn't get to finish some of the sections because some of the sections were timed and they didn't get to finish some of the sections. And so hearing them discuss the PSAT and the SAT, I basically offered them some advice that standardized testing is different than classroom testing. Classroom testing, you have been actually taught different things along the way. And so the teacher may ask them in a certain sequence to where you go through all of the objectives that you've learned. Whereas standard testing is testing all the knowledge that you have up to this particular point. So my daughter was telling me that even though the sections and the PSAT was timed, she didn't have enough time to complete the testing. So what I told her was that she should at least, when she noticed that it was a time session and that there was 30 questions, she should have allowed it herself a certain time for each particular question. And what this does is that it gets you to stop doing something if you can't do the answer, to go on to the next thing, and it will actually relieve you to have more time when you get to the harder things. So she was telling me how she didn't finish some of the questions, and she was just so confused, and this is the first time that she's done the PSAT. And I was telling her, I said, well, next time that you approach this test, I want you to use the allotted time for each particular question and skip it. More than likely, if you don't do a quick answer after you've allotted all your time to it, you're not going to have a chance to get back to it. So you're going to have to skip it, but make an educated guess. Don't just not do anything. Just don't, check anything and leave it blank. And so we relied on that particular strategy to work for her the next time that she's taking standardized testing. But like I told her, standardized testing was actually different than the classroom testing, which she is accustomed to as an 8th grader. And it was just good dialogue to have the children there at the dinner table discussing PSATs and SATs over dinner and the different strategies. But students, I want to tell you, when you're doing testing is there's never a thing where you want to actually not score something or not make an educated guess. Okay, don't leave anything blank. Okay, I want to thank you for going to work with Gena, and have a wonderful day.